Ain't we friends?
Karen, of course
no,
we're friends.
No. This chick gets around you and all of a sudden...
Okay, Karen, you need to calm down.
I'ma say it, because all of a sudden you don't know how to act, Andi. You don't.
Karen, she has had my back.
And so have I.
All right, Sistas fans, now, oh man, in the upcoming episode tomorrow night, well, then again, even reaching back into last week's episode, we see Karen still just warping reality to her own desires of everyone being against her. Now, I said this last week, Andi was better off just staying at the bar with Robin as opposed to going to see Aaron while she was having, or preparing to have dinner with Aaron. Karen pulls her to the side to basically reveal that Zach called and he's angry about something. He's coming down to the the steam plant, and then asks, wait a minute, what are you doing here? You knew I was here, aren't you? It's like, so you know what this is about. That's why you're here. And Andi says, no, I'm here to have a drink with Robin. Oh, the one you're mad at. Karen, you need to calm down and enjoy dinner with your man. Right, okay. But if anything happens, it's like, hey, ain't nothing going to happen. Go ahead, sit down, eat your dinner. I'll talk to you later. Then we get to the promo for next week. Or, this week. Andi is just too through. Karen is just too through. So first of all, I'm guessing that Fatima goes over to Andi's penthouse after, her and Zach have a falling out. And then that's when Andi's like, you can't let Karen get between you two. And then we see Karen get off the elevator. Then, of course, you have Karen in a huff. Goes back home. Andi goes with her. All of a sudden, you don't know how to act, Andi. You don't. Look, Karen, she's had my back, and so have I. Because Andi does reveal to her that, look, apparently someone took a photo of you hugging Zach. And you didn't think to tell me? And then, of course, she blows up on Andi. You betrayed me. Get out. What exactly does it mean to be a friend to Karen? It just means that you are expendable. You're nothing unless she deems you worthy of providing some sort of purpose to her. Someone to vent to. But when you... Basically, Karen's the kind of person... She wants someone to vent to. She wants someone to blindly validate her feelings. But notice, when Andi comes to vent to her, Karen really isn't listening. Karen listens to respond. She doesn't listen to understand. She'd rather let Andi vent and then tell her you need to do this. As opposed to, Andi, you know what? You are right. Karen is the kind of person, she will talk your ear off about Zach. But when you try to respond, if it's anything but hey, Karen, you're right, she will cut you off. She doesn't want to hear it. And when you really think about it, go back to season 1. Fatima inadvertently was aiding Gary in his chances to get back together with Andi. Because remember, at the time, Andi had been suspended. And I think that the cart with her belongings actually had Gary inside because Gary paid her a few $100s to, get Fatima to push the cart into Andi's apartment so they could have a chance to talk together. But then it goes as far as season 2 where she hit some incriminating evidence that the FBI was looking for in Andi's office, which could possibly had put Andi behind bars. And through some other task, Andi was able to clear her name, get a promotion, and take Fatima up with her. So that alone pretty much put Fatima ahead of Karen in the friend game. And moving into the season 3 surprise wedding that Gary had for Andi, personally, I still stand 10 toes deep that Karen did not have to stand by Andi. She was not a bad friend just by refusing to stand there and let Andi make one of the biggest mistakes of her life. But Fatima was there, as well as the other sisters. Karen can talk about being portrayed, Andi not being loyal, but it makes no sense. Andi is allowed to have other friends. It's just the fact that Fatima's dating your man, and I say your man despite being her ex, because in her mind, it's not over until she say it's over. It's ridiculous. And I've said this in many videos. I've said this for almost a year now, if not longer. Karen's going to look up and see nothing but an empty house or apartment. She's going to be holding a baby, no man, no friends, no loved ones, because she always pushes everyone away. And the funny thing is, despite always having the victim mentality, she's the one who villainizes other people based on the fact that they aren't playing their roles in her little, script of life. Oh, Zach isn't coming back to me. Let me destroy his new relationship. Andi has a friendship with this other person. No, that's not a friendship. That's your assistant. And anytime Andi keeps one piece of information away from Karen, she feels like that's the worst thing in the world, which is crazy to me. It's just like the whole Zach and Fatima being engaged. Andi just found out not even 2 hours before Karen did. And if Andi didn't even show up to the house, which honestly she had no reason to go there, then maybe Karen would have been able to vent and Andi would have been able to play it off. But then again, she hasn't proved to be the best liar in this series regardless. And of course, now it's about the whole photo thing. And remember, Fatima told Andi, Fatima made Andi promise not to tell Karen about it. That, hey, don't tell Karen that I told you about this photo. I don't know. I just feel like Karen is just being annoying. She's being very hypocritical. And like I said at the beginning of the video, she's not really a good friend. I mean, she's just someone who wants somebody to vent to. And if anybody dares to disagree or seemingly defend the person that she's venting about, then she doesn't want to hear it. Somebody call this woman's mom. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, if I were Andi after Get Out, I would say, well, hey, how about you hand me over to the keys to the salon that I bought? Yes, season 1 continuity. It is revealed Andi gave a loan to Karen to buy the salon. And that's it. We're done. There's really no need to interact. And if I'm not mistaken, aside from the one moment at the law firm, I don't really think we see Karen and Andi interacting that much in season 6. Remember, that was behind the scenes look, so not everything is revealed, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem like Karen is hanging out with the girls all that much from character descriptions and whatnot in season 6. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and subscribe. I feel like Karen is going to push everybody away. Then that leads to the fire at the beginning of season 6 and this, that, and the third. It's going to get wild here, folks. And remember, in an upcoming episode, I think episode 21, Karen's going to find out about Jennifer, which could lead her to suspect Aaron has another woman. So she, threw her potential, friendship with Fatima away and good graces with Zach so they can co-parent if this is his child. Then, throwing away her bestie. Get out, Andi. I got my man Aaron. And now Aaron might end up betraying her. It's kind of funny. All the people she accuses of betraying her don't. But then the one person she thinks she can trust does betray her, which I find hilariously ironic. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I think Karen is an awful friend. And Andi, I wish she would show the same gumption she did when she told off Maurice when Karen tries to tell her off in the next episode. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.